Fish live and subscribe. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel Desified Umme. My name is Umme Habiba and I make videos about study abroad experience and life in general in UK. So if you are interested, then please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. So as you all know that I have been documenting a series of videos in which I am sharing with you guys the step-by-step procedure of applying in UK universities. So this is the second video in the series, and today I will discuss with you guys that how you can choose a university in UK or abroad to study and what goes into making that decision. So if you are interested, then please stay tuned till the very end because I have some very key points to explain to you towards the end of the video. So make sure that you stick around and let's get started. The very first point that you would need to discuss and think about when you are choosing a university to study abroad is the course that you want to study, that your choice of course. So it depends a lot on the course that you want and which universities are offering it. So you first check the universities and then you shortlist from them based on many other factors which I will discuss with you later on in this video. But the choice of your course should align with what you have studied before and what you want to achieve in your future, what you want to do as a career. So just think about it and think about all these things when you are making that decision, because it is very important, not from like your career perspective, but to get a visa to apply in a UK university. They might ask you in the visa interview that why are you choosing this course, and this is the major question that they ask. So you should be better prepared and you know that why you have chosen a certain course. So when I was choosing my course, I studied human resource management in my bachelor's. So when I was deciding on the university for my master's program, I decided that the course I want to study is in human resource management. That's what I wanted because that was what I've done before, and in that I wanted to make a career. So that kind of clarity of mind is very necessary. So the second point, which is very, very important, is the university ranking and the ranking of your course. So here in UK, every university has a certain ranking and you should check the university's grade because it is very important to decide that which university is better than the other. So don't just fall for the overall ranking of the university like the big names. What I am saying is sometimes a university's overall ranking is very excellent, but what happens is that the course that you want to study, the specific your specific course does not have that good of a ranking. So what you should check is the overall ranking of the university and the ranking of your course, because you are investing so much money, your time, your energy and your dreams in study abroad experience, and you should not waste all of that just because the course you have enrolled in is not that much worth and you could have made a better decision. I will give few links below to check the university rankings and the overall student satisfaction and course rankings. You can also check these on the university's official websites. So that would be very, very great to know. So the next thing which is related and is quite important is your course structure. So when making the decision of choosing a university and choosing a course which you want to study, course structure plays a key role because here in UK, the master's programs are usually for 1 year, but sometimes the courses which involve professional practice or experience, they are a little bit longer, like 1.5 years or sometime 2 years, and based on your personal choice you must consider different options too. Also another thing which I would like to add is the employability factor. The course, the specific course that you want to study, please check the employability ratio for that particular course of that particular university, because once you will get your degree, you then have to go in the professional world and you must have an idea of how the previous graduates of the similar course are doing in the professional life. So next thing which you should consider while making this decision is the campus environment. So when you are choosing a university, make sure that you understand what kind of environment they have at campus. Are they allow students to participate in different student associations? What kind of activities they design for students, specifically international students? How they are collaborating different schools in the university, and what kind of activities they have, what kind of facilities they provide, each and everything. So all of this information you can get from the university's official website. You can get some of the reviews of different universities online on YouTube. You can see the current students who have, if they have any kind of videos uploaded on their channels. So you can look around and do your research about what kind of environment a university has before taking the admission. And also a great way to understand the campus environment is making the campus tours. So in UK they do a campus tour of universities before the admission season. This option is not so much for international students, but for the local students who want to check that which university they should consider. They must visit and avail these tours and see with their own eyes and get a feel of the university in which they want to study. So that is a great way of making that decision. But for international students, it is a bit difficult to arrange a tour to see the university. But what you can do is to understand the university's environment. You can check for any kind of open days happening in your country for some universities. I know that in Pakistan or in other Asian countries and African countries, the UK universities do host their open days, and you must go and check out those open days and talk to the university representatives. So the next point, which is very important in deciding on the university, is the cost of living in that particular city. So in UK, different cities have different cost of living, and you get a different living experience there. So for example, if you have chosen a university near London or in central London, your cost of living will be much higher than what you can pay a little bit far from there. So keep all of that in mind and make a decision that is wise. And also because you have to manage your budgets as well. It is just not the degree that you are getting, but you also have to see a lot of other things and keep them in mind, like accommodation, cost of travel, food expense, and every month how much you are spending on going out, eating out. So all of that you should consider. So when I was making my decision, I was deciding between two universities. One is in the central London and the other is GCU. So definitely I chose GCU because I would be paying much less for my basic living expenses there, and also the course the GCU is offering is much more aligned with what I want to study as a student. So that's why I made that decision. So another thing which is very important specifically for international students is that you must check the number or percentage of international students in your university. So that is a very great way to know that how much diverse your university is and how many fellow countrymen you can find in the uni and can get a hold of the new life. Because I know that the whole experience of studying abroad is very overwhelming, but still do your research and know that your university is very diverse, and they can provide you an experience in which you can feel welcomed, and you don't feel that I am an outsider or I don't belong here. The next thing which I consider a little bit important is food. So when you are deciding on the city in which you want to go or the university, have a look around around the university. What kind of food can you get? Like, do you get the food that you prefer to eat, or what kind of groceries are available to you? Because that's a very important part and essential thing. We might not consider it that much important in making a decision, but sometimes it is, because that might be a problem in longer run for you, because you have to stay there for a few years and then you have to be comfortable enough to survive there. So have a look around. I can tell you that in Glasgow, you can get many African, Asian grocery stores and restaurants to eat out, and a lot of things and like cultural events and things are happening year round. So you just feel part of the community and you feel that you are not alone here. So that's a very great thing, and I'm sure that in rest of the UK it is the same. So if you know in for other parts of the country, you can just comment down below and tell what in which university you are studying and what is the city life for you. And if you are interested in playing sports, gym or other extracurricular activities, you can check all of these on university's official website, that if the university provide all of those and if that thing helps you in deciding on the choice of the university. So last but not the least, a very important point which I want to make from the perspective of international students is that you have to check that whether a university is accredited to give you a tier 4 sponsorship. Yes, because in UK, not all of the universities can give you a tier 4 visa sponsorship, and that is the main point of applying in a university. This is the very important point to always keep in mind, and I will give you a link in the description box below to check the list of universities which are accredited, and keep in mind that this list gets updated. So when you are starting your application process, please have a quick look on this list again to check if your university status has changed or not. So guys, this is today's video. I hope you have liked it and found it a little bit informative and useful for you. If you do, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon with the third video in this admission series. Take care, bye bye.